Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute by Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. Alright, so last time we managed to make it to Martiera, and yeah, we're now starting to get some, starting to do a little investigation, trying to figure out how to get past the sandworms that now we might be able to reach Highspace Base. So yeah.
We should go.
Let's ask the people in town about the giant sandworm's nest. We might be able to get some clues about how to best strike his hideout. And yeah, this Highspace guy can control giant sandworms. Yeah, this guy might be a problem.
More people missing. I can hardly think on it.
Oh, this headache. I'm well and truly destroyed. Nasty little hangover this. Blimey, I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. Why did I go and do something like that?
More people missing. I can hardly think on it.
Well, as interesting as that is, unfortunately that's not relevant.
Yes?
Giant sand... Well, sorry young man, I don't know a thing about it. What I do know is about the next few days worth of bad weather. If you're interested, stop by.
Whoa.
Bad weather? Think that might affect our travel at all? Once we got things figured out, maybe we should go talk to a seer again.
Oh, what, like a little bit of rain?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
You're at the tavern. What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
Well, we're looking for a merchant. I wonder what something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday.
Oh, that guy from last night. Yeah, he was blathering so loud you heard it whether you wanted to or not.
You know what he said?
Why don't you ask him for yourself? I know your next question is plain as day, but where is he? I'm this town's informant, you see. I can tell you where that mansion is, among other things. But the information isn't free, friend. Ours 150 reeves sound.
Psst, that's pennies.
Thank you kindly.
Just like I knew you would. Now then, deal's a deal.
It's the real skinny.
It's the Ishkia in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
Oh, that guy.
All right.
Yes, finally we got some useful information out of this guy. Let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant. Informants? Those who make their living gathering and selling information for their private networks, which includes secret unattainable through normal means. From information on dangerous labyrinths and monsters outside the city to insider information from private organizations and scandals among the nobility. For those unable to travel, news from informants is more valuable than gold. An informant lives and dies by their sources, and they never reveal who they hear their information from. Well, that much is obvious.
Ridiculous. I can hardly think on it.
Oh, my head. What was it? Oh, you got business with me.
Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? I'm guessing that's the reason why he's hungover in the first place.
Right. To tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. Just found a giant sandworm house. That was it. At the bar, I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point the story turned to me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
Well, he did say use a giant sandworm husk, so better than nothing.
Oh, good.
Oh, great. No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset, too. Let's be in the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
Oh,
You there. Might you answer a question?
Dapper Man.
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Highspace?
What do you think I've been doing?
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past him. Heismay might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heismay anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line.
Well, there is that.
One more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Well,
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Neuras.
alright, you hear that? We got 4 days till our good girl's up and running.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Oh. I think something just reacted. Oh yeah, this thing.
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Breaking nothing.
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, I felt like... Oh boy, what was that all
I
about?
still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Yeah. Fair dinkum.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, hey, Moore. What's up?
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
That thing in the Gauntlet Runner?
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
Ooh!
With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
So he was talking about the monomyth, eh?
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
Oh!
The royal capital!
Oh boy!
Wow! We were in Matira just last night.
Neuras? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Well, we just did! Where is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about?
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
Nah, give it a second.
Ourselves over here. Let's ballywell see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Can I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try. Alright. Alakazam! Let's see. Morris. A young Clemar soldier of Martiera's Guard Corps working as Bardon's second in command. Unlike Bardon, he didn't trust Morpheus and the others, viewing them as bounty hunters from out of town. However, his attitude changed when he saw how diligently they were investigating. Eventually, he decided to give them an important clue about sand flashes he'd been withholding. And let's see, the fortune tellers. One who makes a living by forecasting the weather with high accuracy. As they use a staff that senses the flow of Magala in the air, many end up being from the Musari tribe. Knowing what the weather will be like is vital not only to farmers but for travelers as well, as heading out into the wilds of an inclement weather is often fatal. It's said that masters of the craft can use a divine relic to manipulate the flow of Magala and bend the weather to their will. Ooh. The Sand Flash. An occasional weather phenomenon specific to the Martiera region where sand containing Magala crystals is picked up by strong winds. The Magala crystals sparkle in the air, creating a striking and ethereal visual effect. However, the fine sand particles can cause pain to the eyes and body, so locals stay indoors during the phenomenon. What's going on? Whatever it is, I entrust it to you. I've had enough of missed deadlines in that road. Hold on, just... Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure everyone hasn't gotten into there by now. Just suddenly waking up back in Grand Strand, they probably crap themselves. I can hardly follow such terms. I never thought His Highness's Gauntlet Runner would hold such a secret. Well, believe it, sister. Well, you could knock me down with a feather. I always thought something was strange. I thought it'd be a type of igniter, but when I tried fielding it with magic, it was quiet as a mouse. I ran up and down the castle asking the other court engineers, but nobody had an answer. Couldn't even tell you who put the blasted thing into the design. Well, let's get her back. Let me think of a place we've already been to. Alright. Alakazam!
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. We really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I'd say
I
lying.
suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a Gauntlet Runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
But have any of you been there?
No reaction.
I wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Alright, fine, so no screwing around for more than 3 days. Alright. Operation Subjugate Heismay. To capture Heismay, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martiera Recruitment Center. Now that your mission's begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martiera. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. Once you go into other cities, if you want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the R1 button, the world map menu is selected, and travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting doesn't pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
Only 3 days until we depart. We're up against a strong opponent, so we better make sure we're as strong as we can get, too. Speaking of, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. Teleportation magic. A magic of instantaneous transport, activated by a curious device installed in Morpheus' Gauntlet Runner. When Morpheus activates imagines a place in his memory he wants to return to, the entire Gauntlet Runner can instantly travel there. An unusual magic that defies modern understanding. The odd device was installed at the Royal Palace's behest when Neuras was working on the initial design of the runner. Neuras only loosely understood the device as something related to magic, and its true function as a teleportation igniter was only revealed when Morpheus touched it. So yeah, it goes against Sanctus teachings, eh? Sounds to me like the king had a bit of an inkling that the Sanctus are, duplicitous bastards. If so, then why would he advocate so hard for them to be the state religion?
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there? That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Ah, thought so.
Oh no! Grius' dagger is missing!
Oh, that piece of shit!
Let's chase after him! see him anywhere. Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Oh, well, that's just friggin' fantastic. Where can we find a clue that'll lead us to the man who took Grius' memento? Let's try asking the guy who told us it was stolen.
Hey. I wonder.
In Thoroughfare Square, there was a masked Musari woman. Given how formidable the church's influence is in this town, it's an unusual sight. I hope she's not having a difficult time. Why don't you talk to her? Might be able to prove your tolerance.
Come on.
Hey you, that guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where he went?
No.
I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean that dagger's really important to us. Is it? Well, you have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh, come on, not even a hint? How can I get... Consider this a kingly investment. I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. I mean, hey, I am a candidate, I am in the running, so, hey, on the off chance you win, you might have my favor in your pocket. You, the future king. That's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. Who says I can't be both? But strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more. And you want your item back, but I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone.
Malvino's ring, eh?
I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these sorts are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words, once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Oh, aren't you a shifty little guy, aren't you?
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
Sounds like it.
Go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Sounds fair.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
Well, I mean, if there's treasure involved, well, why not?
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
Alright, Cuculus then.
Important.
A dagger, a ring, and a rake. A rack. I need to find Malviano's ring. Cuculus mentioned in the abandoned tomb. The informant in the tavern in Thoroughfare Square, Martiera, should have more details. Yeah, Grius' memento back, increased courage, some cash, and also some valuable equipment. And also potentially a new follower.
I implore you.
Even in your Gauntlet Runner, as a knight's truffle from Martiera. A bit far, but commensurate commensurate with your compensation, don't you think? Whatever that
We'll
means.
face danger here.
Built in Martierra's golden era by a noble to honor his family. After its desecration by grave robbers, monsters came and now people revile it.
Let's see here.
I'll be waiting.
Don't get too comfy. I'd say we should prioritize that Kukulis guy has asked us to do. Got any other questions? Ah, Maria. Let's see. Maria reads with Morpheus. And Brigitte. Let's see.
More people missing.
Oh, sorry, I was just lost in thought. About your home?
I'm sorry.
Oh, forgive me. It isn't a subject to rush through in a place like this. I should catch him next time we're on the move so we can discuss it at length. Interact with allies along your journey. Traveling affords your opportunities to strengthen your bonds with your allies. If an ally wishes to speak with you on the road, do try to make time for them.
My.
Well, I find it rather remarkable you'd speak with me. And with the recent incidents, I imagine you'd be more cautious. You see, people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us. And they push us in our foreign religion away. Well, I'm not a sanctus if that's what you're asking. No? What a thing to proclaim so boldly in public. I must admit you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we have a chat? A discussion on faith in the heart of a sanctus town.
Really?
A Musari perspective on sanctism. Learning more about the Musari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right? Sorry, but maybe some other time.
I see.
Yeah, no, sorry, just wanted to...
What'll I do?
I cannot believe I'm going to lose my job over something that's not my fault at all. I don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? A ferry? Oh, aren't you the mercenaries here to hunt down Heisbe? You all came here in that giant gauntlet runner. As far as your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Our town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we could maintain communications with other cities, but they were all requisitioned by officials from the capital.
Why did this happen?
It seems like they need them for the tournament or some such. But we rely on those pigeons for trading medicine and foodstuffs, so that loss threatens our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Camaro by July 11th.
Oh, what'll I do?
But no one wants to go out with the kidnapper about, so I've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no end of beast I need to go through. And since I was the pigeon's caretaker, there's a good chance I cannot keep my job if things continue like this. If that happens, I might as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog.
Stupendous.
But that's where you and that gauntlet runner of yours come in. Please save my job. I mean, save the town. Of course, I won't ask you to do work for free. Let's see, is 7,500 even of a reward for you? I got this.
I'd so love your help.
Oh, thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. I'll need it by July 11th if you could. Here, let me show you how to get to Camaro too. On the merchants of Camaro, I've got other rare goods besides eggs too. I'll show you'll find plenty of things there that'll be useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, and a new location. And noodles.
Whoa.
So this is Camaro, huh?
That reminds me.
Is this the village Neuras was talking about? Remember his story about the old man and the relic? Ooh, 2 birds with 1 stone. We can ask the villagers about the old man if we go.
A village.
A verdant lakeside village. Life here is promising once, but recent monster attacks have proven otherwise. The chief exporter is carrier pigeons from Martierra.
Let's see. This place.
There's a runner.
So?
We only have so much time to spare, but I guess if we stop by the village on our way back to another task, it should be alright.
Now what am I to do?
Absolutely terrible thing that's happened. Kidnapping people, it's mad it is. Seems a hell of a tight spot right now, but we can't give in to fear. Times like this mean you cannot hold back, so you may as well jump headlong into the canyon. With a rope, of course. Oh, bungee jumping. Sure, why not?
Worth a try, yeah?
You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. I suppose there's no harm in trying. To take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You want to return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. And, yeah, no.
How boring.
Not in the mood, are we? Or did you get spooked seeing the valley floor? Oh, I'm just joking, laddie. There's something special about you. Hope you'll come back and show us all what you got.
Now what am I to do?
Oh, trust me, I'll show you what I got.
I'm out of ideas.
We made a promise to train together, hadn't we? On second thought, I prefer not to cross swords in town. No, it would be better to find a large, secluded place. The deck of the runner, perhaps? Come speak to me the next time we're aboard. Alright, sounds like a fair bet. Ooh, money!
Gone to shite, this has. I'm out of ideas.
Alright, let's see if there's any bounties around here. With everything going on, they'll need all hands on deck. I've got to go out on patrol, so I'm sorry, but we'll close on July 2nd to July 4th.
Take a look.
You're the one who took care of that bounty on the Tria Desert, aren't you? I've heard the rumors.
What?
Tria Desert's down the Grand Trent, right? So how'd you know that? The royal capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties, so I'm not at liberty to tell you how we do it. Carrier pigeon.
Good hunting to you.
Anyway, you can look up a list of bounties from across the country regardless of where you are. Accept them too, so fight your hardest to clear them up. Alright? Let's see, Nefarious Kidnapper Heismay and Goldborn King Forest Champion. I need to slay the Goldborn King in the Imps Den east of Martiera. Defeating Goldborns in Black may lure it out. The informant, they should have more details.
Don't go get yourself killed.
This is a bounty contract for the Goldborn King. An impressive name if it wasn't only a Goldborn rabble he presided over.
Yeah.
We're familiar with Goldborns. They're pretty common and easy to handle. Again, as long as you're not a mage or a healer, just don't go with any of those classes. Not quite. They'll attack you with swords and bows as well as magic. The boss won't come out until you dispatch the underlings. They're a bit tougher than you might expect.
Hey.
So how about it? We need to do funds for infiltrating Heismay's hideout. We do need funds for infiltrating Heismay's hideout. Excellent. In that case, the Goldborns are skulking in the Imps Den northeast of Martiera. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding Goldborn keeps order within the horde. Take him out, and the big guy should appear. The mages wear black cloth. I bet you can get more information about the target from Martiera's informant. Not fond of having to rely on them, but desperate times. Bring me the Imp's loincloth once you've taken care of them. In exchange, you'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
Alright, a Goldborn King. The new king of the Imps.
Let's see here.
So in northeastern forest, here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den.
And right there's a labyrinth.
A forest path long disused since the nearby colony was driven to ruin by monster attacks. Now the only inhabitants are raiding Goldborns.
And right there's a labyrinth. Alright.
With the reward, we can better prepare for Heismay. Let's hurry and take care of these Goldborns. Those filthy Goldborns! Gah! Fight him! Fight him! Squash him! They smell like goblins. Are they goblins? They're goblins, aren't they?
You'd be real sorry missing out on this.
Oh boy, been working hard this month, and I'm at home stretch now, eh? Hell on, yeah, I'll give you a discount today. Oh, that's dirt cheap. Oh wow, 30% off. Oh Jesus H.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a bargain today.
At the end of the month, there's not just discounts on the day of rest, but on Meadows Day too. Picked a good time to come by.
What now? The freedom of a wanderer.
In the name of justice!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Got a bargain today.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Got a bargain.
Might need this. Since it's on sale.
Can't be.
You be real.
Indeed.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. What now? Got a bargain today. What now? I'll show you the essence of truth.
With these fists, I strike for justice!
With a single fist, I shape our future.
The power of life itself is in my hands.
Leave it to me.
Got a bargain.
Ooh.
What now?
Got a bargain.
Yeah. What now?
Got a bug.
Now then.
All right, I think we're good to go for equipment.
Now then. What now?
Well, since I went on a shopping spree, I think it's high time I win.
Coin can solve problems a blade cannot.
Yep.
With these fists, I strike for justice.
I shall show you what true magic is.
You can trust in me.
What now? All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Stop that at once!
Now what am I to do? Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want...
Aha. All right then.
Oh,
I say that is enough.
that bastard Spaulding's fixing the whole thing, isn't he? Damn hoary rogues. They can't be trusted. I'll say, only a Clement could be king. Though I must say, Louise is too dangerous to be considered. So yeah, between Dumb and Dumber there, aren't you?
Elder, you want to be king? You can't, because everyone hates elders. Everyone says bad things about you, so why don't you want to be their king anyway?
Nah. Well, mostly just so I can just tell him to shut it.
Now what am I to do?
Hey, that huge head. I don't know what it is, but I hope it comes crashing down somewhere. I'd love to see the nobility get squashed flat. Share the sentiment there, buddy. Just make sure that there is nobody who doesn't deserve it underneath there, eh?
This is on sale right now.
And yeah, the noble tuxedo, definitely gonna want that sucker.
If you can, I'd be much obliged.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
This helmet doesn't even accommodate my horns. What a waste of metal. Well, isn't there supposed to be like race exclusive armor or something there? It's not your fault, dumbass.
Now what am I to do?
Hello there.
Now, Brigitte did say that I would be able to get myself some, let's see, some extra cash over the magnetite exchange, right?
All right then. Let's go.
The Mac trade will purchase magnetite to acquire in battle. Magnetite market prices change day to day, but it's more favorable on days when the weather's bad.
Gonna sell, are you?
Big cities like Grand China are the only places you can exchange magnetite. So you in? Ah, that reminds me. The association gave official notice to offer you a better rate on the magnetite you sell. Accumulators, the exchange, the head is as useless as his works. You use them however you see fit. Thank you.
Now what am I to do?
Now let's get ourselves that tux.
This is on sale right now.
Yeah. What now?
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
I sell plenty of magnetite.
If you can, I'll be much obliged.
There's nothing to be done about it. Ridiculous.
Dreadful.
What's the world coming to?
Is the king gone forever?
The king died, didn't he? But that's his face flying in the sky, so does that mean he came back to life?
No.
Ugh.
Then what's that face? Please tell me. If you don't know, then don't make stuff up. You're stupid.
You're stupid! The army elites are all stuck on their tournament ballyhoo and bogged right off to Brillhaven. Soldiers who've been left behind like me are all that's left to clean up the Grand Cathedral. What are you supposed to do from here? I don't know, your job?
What is it?
Hey, listen.
Welcome. Actually,
The Grand Cathedral is one thing, but lately we've been getting strange monsters everywhere. And that means people come selling strange meats. Strange as in how? Like, smells bad or smells weird or what?
oh there. Until we meet again.
That damn
Now what am I to do?
You turn my stomach.
Oh, damn it, what's with that Horde Clemont bastard? All I did was take a peek at the Neuras. And the Clemont have been acting even more pompous lately. Bastards. Let's get them all killed by Louise. Wait, Louise is a Clemont too.
Now what am I to do?
Whoopsie poopsies.
Say. Miss?
Yeah, so everybody's got their posters up. Pray and you shall be saved. These are the words of the wise Santafax Borden, a man most fit to be king. Many other candidates have come forward to the tournament for the throne, but don't let your heart be swayed, and hold fast to what you know is true. Only Sanctifax Borden is... We all knew it was going to be Sanctifax Borden's from the start, so why even go through the effort of putting on a tournament in the first place? Yeah, that's a good question.
What's the world coming to?
Hello there.
Isn't that? Let's see. Yep.
Right.
Say there.
What a grand opening ceremony. It's a shame all the candidates have already left the city, though. At least we could use the coronation rock to gauge where the popular candidates stand. Surely the magic of a king, isn't it?
Indeed, were it not for the royal magic, such a feat would be impossible. Although I do feel as though some of us went off about this all being part of Louis's trickery not long ago. Of whom do you speak? Not once have I ever doubted his majesty. Sure. Sure, whatever you say. All we can do now is just wait and see how things play out.
Look at that. Who'll take the crown now?
The rankings on the King's Rock seem like they only change when nobody's looking. At first I thought it didn't move at all, but now that time's passed, it does look different, doesn't it?
This place.
Standing on this podium could draw attention for a speech. Why don't you stand there and give a speech? It's a good chance to let the people know your thoughts and feelings. Well, if you do, you might get some real recognition to boot. So, you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, no, I'm on a bit of a time crunch. Well, relative time crunch. Tom Ford and his foolish nonsense. His tournament for the throne's just a bolster his position. Aren't you participating as well? You better quit while you still can. You'll just end up suffering in the end. Now I should respect your willingness to make an effort in this damnable world. I apologize for my outburst. Take this.
Ridiculous.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing your mind, Pally.
I heard the cry of a human just now. I'm sure it was just someone's stomach growling. Look, there's an elder right there. Please, let's forget about this incident at the Grand Cathedral. There's no need to come here every day.
Ooh.
Now what am I to do?
All right.
Now what am I to do? Close your aim.
I should never have aimed to become a soldier. I regret it 3,000 times in the last few days alone. We got to clear up the aftermath of the cathedral. Unsurprisingly, it's nothing more than piles of dead bodies. Well, hey, you knew what you were signing up for, pal. Or did you? What, you think it was just going to be standing around there picking your nose?
What am I to do?
I think we should not think about the worst. Should we not think about the worst case scenario? If Louis were to become king, don't be ridiculous. I've already donated large sums to his eminence. If he does not win, I'm ruined. Might want to go and check your bets there, buddy. The tournament for the throne's begun. Well, I don't think that any of the candidates are particularly appealing. Sanctifex or not, Forden seems like a questionable pick. Wouldn't Louis be better since he's a Clement and all? Come now, you need to be more serious about all this. We just lived through a disaster after all. Yeah, it's stuck between Dumb and Dumber, eh?
Closery, did you see? As soon as that tournament began, the king's face went off somewhere and disappeared.
Hmm?
And the Gauntlet Runner struggled to fly, yet the palace floats so effortlessly. Just how much power does the king's magic hold?
Yeah, Satanic Zordon's gone. What's the deal?
I must be losing my mind. You think you'll ever be king? Remember your tribe and the whole they all crowd of. You ought to know your place.
And yeah, you know what you're gonna be crawling into? A hole if you don't keep your mouth shut.
Surely that Gauntlet Runner there can't belong to the likes of you. Wait a moment. Just how did that Gauntlet Runner get there in the first place?
Yeah, just so better be careful I don't figure out where your house is. Is that your Gauntlet Runner parked over there? It wasn't there a moment ago, was it? I only looked away for a second. I mean, I was standing right here. How could I miss something so enormous? I think I'm getting batty. I'll make sure to use Trade Gate when entering the capital. Yeah, no dice.
Oh, what a pity.
Hey, so I heard this rumor. Is it true that this Gauntlet Runner owner is jealous? Of course I'm jealous! Speaking of, I saw this Gauntlet Runner just poof appear out of nowhere. And could you tell me how it did that? Like, whoa, that's insane! It's magic. I don't have to explain it. Return our Rosante state, revolt for independence. It's hard to see him winning support outside the Rosante with messaging like this, but he's always pretty high in the rankings. Rosantes who only care about their own tribe. Maybe there's more of them out there than we think. He does look kind of familiar somehow. Alright, well, anyways, I think that's enough buzz around town, so gonna call it a day, teleport back to Martiera, and then get ready. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.